The concept of common pitfalls in AI consulting refers to the recurring patterns of errors, misjudgments, and strategic mistakes that newcomers to the AI consulting field consistently make when establishing and running their practices. These pitfalls encompass everything from technical oversights and unrealistic client expectations to business development blunders and inadequate project scoping. Understanding these patterns is crucial because they represent the difference between a thriving consulting practice and one that struggles to gain traction or deliver meaningful results. The significance of recognizing these pitfalls cannot be overstated in today's rapidly evolving AI landscape. As businesses increasingly seek AI solutions, the demand for qualified consultants has skyrocketed, attracting many professionals who may lack the comprehensive understanding needed to navigate this complex field successfully. These mistakes often result in project failures, damaged client relationships, and stunted business growth, ultimately harming both the consultant's reputation and the broader perception of AI consulting as a legitimate service offering. Consider two specific examples that illustrate these pitfalls. First, many new AI consultants promise clients fully automated solutions without properly assessing data quality or infrastructure readiness. A consultant might guarantee a manufacturing client that an AI system will reduce defects by 80% within 3 months, only to discover that the client's data collection processes are inconsistent and their legacy systems cannot integrate with modern AI tools. Second, consultants frequently underestimate project timelines and costs, particularly around data preparation phases. A retail consultant might quote a 2-month timeline for a recommendation engine, failing to account for the months needed to clean, structure, and validate the client's customer data. Industry experts consistently emphasize that successful AI consulting requires a balance of technical expertise, business acumen, and realistic expectation management. Leading practitioners argue that the most dangerous pitfall is overselling AI capabilities without understanding the fundamental prerequisites for success. However, there's ongoing debate about how prescriptive consultants should be versus allowing clients to learn through experimentation. Some argue that being overly cautious can prevent breakthrough innovations, while others contend that unrealistic expectations set back the entire industry. These common pitfalls directly influence every aspect of AI consulting, from initial client acquisition and project scoping to delivery methodologies and long-term relationship management. They shape pricing strategies, service offerings, and even the consultant's approach to professional development. Understanding these patterns early allows new consultants to develop more robust frameworks, set appropriate boundaries, and build sustainable practices that benefit both their businesses and their clients' success. I'd be happy to help you create detailed content for your outline on AI consulting mistakes. However, I noticed that you mentioned the following heading, but didn't include the specific heading you'd like me to analyze and expand upon. Could you please provide the specific heading from your outline that you'd like me to develop? Once you share that heading, I'll provide a comprehensive 350 to 400 word explanation that covers clear definition and description of the concept, its significance to new AI consultants, two specific examples or real-world applications, relevant supporting perspectives, potential challenges or alternative viewpoints, connections to other aspects of AI consulting. Just paste the heading you'd like me to work with, and I'll create the detailed content you need for your script. One of the most prevalent pitfalls for new AI consultants is the dangerous assumption that technical expertise alone guarantees consulting success. This mistake manifests when consultants focus exclusively on their machine learning algorithms, neural network architectures, and coding capabilities while completely overlooking the critical business skills needed to translate technical solutions into measurable business value. The significance of this oversight cannot be overstated, as it directly impacts a consultant's ability to communicate effectively with clients, understand market needs, and deliver solutions that actually solve real business problems, rather than just showcasing technical prowess. Consider the AI consultant who builds an incredibly sophisticated recommendation engine for an e-commerce client, but fails to understand the company's customer acquisition costs, profit margins, or seasonal buying patterns. Despite the technical brilliance, the solution may recommend products that are unprofitable or inappropriate for the business model. Another common example involves consultants who develop complex predictive models without first conducting proper stakeholder interviews to understand what business outcomes the client actually values, resulting in accurate predictions that are ultimately irrelevant to the organization's strategic goals. Industry research consistently supports the notion that successful AI implementations require strong business acumen. According to multiple surveys, over 60% of AI projects fail, not due to technical limitations, but because of poor business understanding, inadequate problem definition, or misaligned expectations. Seasoned consultants emphasize that clients hire consultants to solve business problems, not to demonstrate technical capabilities. However, some argue that deep technical expertise should take priority, especially in rapidly evolving fields where staying current with technological advances is crucial. This perspective suggests that business skills can be learned more easily than advanced technical knowledge. Yet this viewpoint often leads to the very problems described, where technically sound solutions fail to deliver business value. This fundamental misalignment creates a cascade of related issues throughout the consulting relationship. Poor business acumen leads to inadequate needs assessment, which results in scope creep, budget overruns, and ultimately disappointed clients. It also hampers effective communication with non-technical stakeholders, making it difficult to secure buy-in for AI initiatives. Furthermore, consultants without business understanding struggle to quantify the ROI of their solutions, making it challenging to justify project costs or secure follow-up engagements. The most successful AI consultants recognize that technical skills are merely tools in service of business objectives, not ends in themselves. I'd be happy to provide a detailed explanation for you, but I noticed that you mentioned the following heading from an outline, but didn't include the specific heading you'd like me to analyze. Could you please provide the heading from your outline about the biggest mistakes new AI consultants make that you'd like me to elaborate on? Once you share that specific heading, I'll be able to give you the comprehensive 350 to 400 word analysis you're looking for, including the definition, significance, examples, expert opinions, challenges, and connections to the broader topic.